Nowadays, publicity, advertisements, offers, and products are taking over not only the social media, the TVs, and the streets. They are taking over our own lives. And when we talk about this, it's important to mention two terms. There are consumption and consumerism. And even though we hear them a lot and we talk about them, we don't really know the definition of them. So, consumerism refers to a tendency of people living in a capitalist economy in order to get into a lifestyle of excessive materialism. In this way, consumerism is related with the destruction of some values, lifestyles, the destruction of the environment, some negative psychological effects in people, and also the exploitation of consumer by big businesses. On the other hand, consumption as a concept is not referring to anything prejudicial. It is only consuming in order to satisfy necessities. But the problem comes when this activity becomes pathological. It means that you stop consuming what you need and you start over consuming other products that are not necessary. This is when we stop talking about consumption and we start talking about consumerism. And how did we get here? One of the traits of the current economical system and the consumerism is that they create artificial needs. Through publicity and other ways, people is getting involved into the cycle of consumerism. They feel the need of buying things they don't really need, even though they know that few weeks later or even hours, the acquisition of the product or the object will probably be thrown away. But actually, consumption has not only the objective of covering necessities and accomplishing desires. It is also used to distinguish people and make evident the system of social classes our society has. Because the only thing you need for consuming is money. The more money you get, the more products you can get, or the more money you have, the more expensive and exclusive products you can get. So, for example, if a girl can afford a pair of shoes, it's well seen because she's getting a new pair of shoes that um, are on trend. But if a girl can afford a pair of designer shoes, the rules change because she's not only getting a product she wanted, she's getting an exclusive product that the majority of the society cannot get access to. So, in my personal experience, I have been victim of consumerism in the fashion and in the beauty way. Sometimes I get clothes that I don't really need or shoes that I don't really need that I just want them because people have them and I like the way they look on other people. And in the beauty field, sometimes I get a bunch of makeup that I don't really need or I don't really use just because the society tells us that that's the way of looking beautiful and feeling comfortable with yourself. Another example is my hair because I have been getting a lot of chemicals and products in it to make it look the way I think it should look and not in the natural way it is. So, as a society, we need to step back and look all the damage we are generating not only to the environment, the damage we're making to ourselves just by following these lifestyles. Because today people struggle with their personalities and their lives because they do not fit into the standards that the consuming society has established. So we need to stop this and look forward for the real happiness we need.